What are we making this week?
We are making meatball sliders.
Meatball sliders. Do you like meatballs?
Yeah, I never tried meatball sliders and
Because you don't ever want to try anything different. But this is going to be good, right?
yeah, this is going to be a new experience.
It's a new experience for her. It really is, right?
Yeah.
Are you really going to try the sliders? Okay, let's get started. First, we're going to start with about a half a cup of breadcrumbs. I don't measure people, so you're going to have to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? And about a quarter cup of milk, about a teaspoon of basil. All of this is added to about 2 pounds of ground beef. And then I'm going to add about a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of pepper and a couple of cloves of minced garlic. And then you're just going to mix this together. And if you see that it's a little dry, just add a little milk to it. How's it smell?
It smells good, but when you added milk, I was thinking, why would you add milk to bread? I mean, not bread.
To the meat?
Yeah.
Because it softens it. So when you make the meatball, it's nice and soft. It's deliciousness.
Can we just add water?
You can add water, yes. But the milk makes it... I like to add milk. Some people add water. I like to add a little milk.
Yeah.
Also add in 1 beaten egg. And just incorporate all of that. If you feel that it's a little too wet, just add some more breadcrumbs. Now we're gonna make the meatballs. So I'm gonna use this. What is this? It's an ice cream scoop. Yeah. It's an ice cream scoop. So I'm using a big one. So
I call it spoon.
she calls it spoon. Okay. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna get your meat, and you're gonna put it in there, right?
Yeah.
So that you get the same size meatballs. That's why I do this. So there you go.
That's a big meatball.
That's a big meatball.
That's what I just said.
Yeah. And then what we're gonna do is flatten it out a little bit and then we roll it.
Can I
You
try?
see? Yeah. Okay, now this one is for you. Give me your hand. You washed your hands, right? Now that we washed your hands, we can get started, right?
Yeah, we're back.
We're back. Okay, so here's your meatball. And now roll it around in your hands like you do Play-Doh. Flatten it out a little bit. Just to, yeah, and now roll it into a ball. That's oh my God, you're doing a great job. That's perfection. That is perfection. And then you put it on the plate with the other
Pat
ones.
it a little bit and put it right here.
Okay, that's great. Now you do one, and I'll do one, okay? So we'll get done a lot quicker. Put a couple of tablespoons of olive oil into your pan and let it heat up. And start adding your meatballs because we're gonna brown them. You want to do this in batches. You don't want to crowd it and put every meatball in there. You don't have to cook them all the way through. You just want to get them browned on the outside. When you see that they're browned nicely, it only takes about maybe 3 or 4 minutes to brown them. Just put them off to the side and start your next batch. Now you take your last batch out and put them off to the side. Now what I'm going to do is saute half an onion. Just until it wilts. It takes about less than 2 minutes. Now we're going to add about 3 cloves of garlic minced. As soon as it gets fragrant, you're going to add about a tablespoon of tomato paste. Yeah, that's about a tablespoon. Let's add a little more. There we go. And just cook it in with the onions and the garlic. You want to cook your tomato paste just a little bit. Now what you're going to do is add a can of crushed tomatoes. To this, you're going to add about a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of pepper, a teaspoon and a half of basil, and just stir that around. Now you're going to add your meatballs back in. Now we're going to put the lid on and let it simmer for at least a half hour. After 10 minutes, flip your meatballs around and let it simmer for another 10 minutes before I flip them around again. You're going to want to cook them at least a half hour to 40 minutes. They've been cooking for about 35 minutes now, so I shut off the heat. They're still bubbling. And I'm going to throw some mozzarella on each of the balls. Now what I'm going to do is put the cover back on and just let them sit for about 5 minutes. Look at that, Lexi.
Yeah.
Oh my God, right? Look at that. Wait, do you want more cheese on yours?
I want...
What do you want? You just want to eat the cheese and it's all over my floor. That's awesome. Here, I'm going to put more on top for you. And look at that. These are beautiful potato rolls. And I'm going to eat...
Can I hold it like a burger?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna eat mine. You gonna eat yours?
I'm gonna eat it on this side.
Oh, that's a good side. Oh. Mmm.
Oh.
Mmm. Mmm.
I tasted it with the cheese. That's good.
Yeah? Mmm. That's good. I like that a lot. Mmm. I'm very happy with this recipe. What do you think? She's so happy. You're happy with the recipe? Now, would you ever eat sliders again?
I would eat sliders for dessert too. Dinner and dessert.
Dinner and dessert, she wants sliders. How good is this recipe? Just one pan on the stove. It's awesome. She's sneaking more cheese because she is a cheese fiend, right? You really are. She loves her mozzarella. She's sneaking more. I hope you try this recipe and don't forget to thumbs up and enjoy.
Wait, one more thing.
What?
Everybody try this.
Everybody try this.
For more dinner recipes, check out my playlist. And don't forget to subscribe. I post a new video every Saturday.